Dear Diary, when I was 13, I had a Paris-themed bedroom. I had pictures of Audrey Hepburn on my wall, a portrait of the Eiffel Tower above my bed, and furniture that mimics a Parisian cafe picked straight out of a Pottery Barn catalog. I am now in the midst of spending an entire month here. A decision I made on a whim last November is now physically manifested into the world. Paris is exactly as I imagined it when I was a kid. Beautiful buildings, elegant women, the lingeries filled with fresh baguettes and croissants on every corner, and me in the center of it all, merely observing and finding a way in which I can participate in the ecosystem. I have spent the month exploring the lives of artists and writers who lived and learned here. My days are spent floating around museums, and my nights are spent reading and writing in cafes. The more I learn about others, the more I learn about myself, and I am growing curiouser and curiouser. I can't decide if Paris is a playground or a rabbit hole that I've fallen down into. It doesn't quite feel real. I mean, it's all here right in front of me, but there's nothing that I can truly grasp and take hold of. It is a world that I have the privilege of experiencing, but like most beautiful things, it is ephemeral and never mine to keep. It all feels like a dream that I will soon wake up from.
Today is Monday. This is my last week in Paris. I leave on Saturday. I'm going to try and enjoy it as much as possible. I'm already feeling worried about my future self and how much I'm going to miss it and how I'm going to be heartbroken to go home, but I'm gonna just try to live in the moment, guys. Is that possible? To just live in the moment and enjoy my time? That's my goal for the week. That is simply my goal. It doesn't have to be anything that it's not meant to be. I'm spending today in Saint-Germain-des-Prés, I think is how you say, which is like a district or village or whatever you call it here in Paris, and it's a very artsy village. Right now I'm about to go to the Eugène Delacroix Museum. That's the first thing I do, and then I'm just gonna kind of bebop around over here for the day, and we'll see what we get up to. I was really craving avocado, and they had this like perfect little appetizer. It looked so good. It's like avocado and goat cheese toast. I will not be drinking espresso when I go home. This is just a Paris thing. I am reading Anise Nin, A Spy in the House of Love, and it is magnificent.
Is everything going well?
Yes, thank you. Okay, hello. I have just been walking around I feel like that light is weird right there. This is like not a great setup, but it's fine. I've just been walking around doing some shopping, shopping. I bought this keychain for my sister. Can you see it? It's very cute. It's got the Eiffel Tower and a little heart macaroon. And this is my little sister, by the way, not my older sister. I'm going to wear it on my bag for the rest of my trip, just to break it in for her. And also let everyone know that I'm not from here, I'm not from here. I'm wearing a Eiffel Tower keychain on my bag. And then I bought some sunglasses. I really imagined myself walking around Paris like with sunglasses on a sunny day. And I didn't bring any, so I just got these from a Monoprix. Very basic, but they're like really big, like I don't know, is this offensive? Like they're really like, they're like bitch sunglasses, like you put them on and you just feel like a bitch. Okay, sorry. my camera fell over. But I brought white nights for a friend in French. Les Nuits Blanches, which was quite hard to find. So yeah, a friend that I made here. Not a friend, a guy. Kind of a friend, but not a friend in the traditional sense of the word. That's what I bought today. That's what I'm doing today. And yeah, the sun is going down. This is like a really beautiful time of the day because everything starts to light up, all the street lamps, and the Louvre starts to light up, and the Eiffel Tower lights up, and it's just so magical.
Good morning, guys. Hello. Today I am going vintage shopping in Paris. I am so excited. I feel like I say that about everything, but I'm really excited about everything all the time. I'm actually meeting up with 2 other creator friends and we're gonna go to this little like vintage flea market. It's going to be wonderful and I look forward to it. I've already been doing like some vintage shopping here in Paris already, so I figured I would kind of do like a little daily vlog and then do like a haul at the end and just kind of like show you everything collectively what I have bought here in Paris. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's go. Behind the scenes. That's a good shot. My camera is a little bit blurry. Yes, there we go. Today is Thursday. I leave Saturday morning. So I'm feeling kind of like a lot of pressure right now to like do all the things that I wanted to do in Paris before I leave, but honestly, I'm just going to try and take the pressure off and just enjoy the rest of my time here and just kind of see what happens. I know there's lots of museums, lots of things that I have missed out on that I haven't seen, but obviously, like, you can't do it all. Of course you can't. So today, I'm gonna go to Montmartre, which I've already been to a few times, but I really liked it, so I thought I would just go again. There's like a photo booth there that I really wanted to go and take pictures in, and I've always wanted to get one of those like black and white photo strips of myself. So that's basically my goal for the day. I would also like to find something for my sister, my older sister, at like a vintage shop or something, so I'm pretty much always on the lookout for that. So that's basically my vibe for the day, and everything else will just flow and figure it out along the way.
Listen for me in a violin. Listen for me when the knife is turning. Listen for me when the world is burning. Babe, would you listen for me? Listen for me in a crowded street. Listen for me in a winning streak.
So nobody talks about how hard it is to get a good photo booth picture because these suck. First of all, the first one I'm not even in because I was bending down to grab my sunglasses out of my bag. It literally just like starts taking the pictures right after you pay. I had no idea. The middle two, pretty good. Pretty much serving. The last one, not so much. It's a lot of pressure. I don't know how all these girls just like do it so effortlessly. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like an idiot right now. I feel like I tried to do something that everyone else does and everyone else seems to get it right, but maybe I'm just not the cool, effortlessly chic, fun, free spirit. Like maybe I'm just not that girl. Maybe I'm just not the photo booth girl. Am I not the photo booth girl? I have been perceiving myself as the photo booth girl, as this kind of girl for a while, but I think I'm having a realization that I'm not her. I'm something else. I don't know what, but maybe not this. Maybe I'll try again someday. Maybe someday I'll be. I think I'm definitely overthinking this. I'm turning it into something that it's not. I like the middle two pictures. I just really wasn't prepared for the first picture, and the last picture isn't that bad. It's fine. I'm being too hard on myself. Nobody talks about how the mastery of such an art form.
Listen for me when you're far from home. Listen for me when you can't go on. Babe, would you listen for me? Listen for me in a skein of birds. Listen for me when there are no words. Listen.
Okay, I look quite silly right now with my scarf around my head, but my ears are getting quite cold. Montmartre is very beautiful. It's very touristy, but I like kind of where I am right now, like these little pockets that aren't so busy. There's lots of cute little shops over here. Like I went into one, and there's a kind of a lot like this that have like small like handmade things from like different artists, and I went in there and I bought this beautiful bracelet. I can't really show you right now because it's like wrapped up, and it's a gift for my sister, and I just think it's very beautiful and it's very special, and it's like very like dainty, like gold plated, and it has like a little pressed flower behind glass. It's really pretty. Maybe I'll insert a picture if I can. I'm very excited to give that to her. Tomorrow is my last day in Paris. I'm actually gonna end the vlog here today because I think I'd just like to spend tomorrow with myself, being present in the moment. Not that I'm not present when I'm vlogging, but it is, it's a little bit different, of course. Oh my god, this has been like the longest winter of my life, I think, if I'm being honest. I try to only share like the beautiful moments, the happy moments, the lovely, sweet moments in my life. But if I'm being completely honest, this has been a tough winter. Mentally, mostly mentally. And it's all in my head, I suppose. But it's scary when you feel like you don't have control over your mind. And there have been hard days, especially this winter. There have been hard days here in Paris as well. I've cried a lot. I've been very happy. I've been very sad. I'm feeling the full dynamic range of emotion these days, which I suppose makes for a very beautiful painting. If I'm treating my life like a canvas to be painted on, right now the picture is very dynamic, very beautiful. I would rather have the full range than turn it off and just have one emotion at the end of the day. So I'm thankful for it, I suppose. I know a lot of you guys are this way too. Sometimes it feels like such a burden to feel everything so deeply. While it feels like a weakness in the moment, I think it can also be a great strength that you can have because you acquire this level of empathy that helps you communicate and relate to other people, and it's really a beautiful thing. If you do feel very deeply, it's probably because you do have this level of strength in your consciousness that can handle it. So don't feel like you are a weak person if you feel everything so deeply. Actually, it means you're quite strong, I think. Spring is coming, guys. It is almost spring. By the time I post this, it'll be March, and I'm sure it'll be warming up in a lot of places, and the sun will come out and flowers will start to bloom and things will get better. They always get better. That's the thing. It's like you're going to go through these moments, you're going to feel the lows, but it's going to make the highs so much better, and we're moving into the highs very soon. I can feel it. I feel right now there's a collective conscious of like despair. Like that's kind of how it feels right now in the air, in the world. But I think things are going to start turning around soon. Maybe not for everyone, obviously, because there are so many people in the world experiencing so many things. One person on one side of the world is having the worst day of their life. Someone else is having the best day of their life. We're all experiencing the world in such a different way. I think for me, at least, things are gonna start turning around soon. I hope. They have to. I have to be hopeful about it. I think they're gonna turn around for you too, if you're feeling similar to me. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Spring is coming. It's gonna be okay. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. And it's starting to rain, so we better get out of here.